What's up, family? Man, I want to have a real heart-to-heart with you guys today. Man, something that God had to show me. You know what I mean? Man, life is such a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing when you get in alignment with God, Source, Universe, the Most High. You know what I mean? Man, it's precious. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, and one of the things that I struggled with, man, was feeling rejected, feeling thrown away. You know, man, I've shared my story with you guys, man, what I've gone through this year, man, and just you know what I mean? The overwhelming hurt and just abandonment and just been thrown out like trash, unwanted trash, you know what I mean? And what God had to show me was, Elijah, stop saying that. You keep saying that. You keep saying that you was thrown away. You keep saying that, man, you was rejected and you was, your relationship was ruined and da-da-da-da. You keep talking this negative shit. Stop saying that. Elijah, you wasn't thrown away. Elijah, you wasn't rejected. Elijah, you wasn't abandoned. Yeah, I get it. You felt like that. I get it. Your relationship was destroyed. I get it. But you wasn't rejected. You wasn't thrown away. Elijah, you have to tap into me and understand when you tap into universal love, universal consciousness, when you tap into God, you understand that, man, everything is always working out for me. And you guys have heard me say that. But what God had to show me was, Elijah, they didn't reject you. Elijah, they didn't throw you away. What happened was, they released you into the arms of the person you was intended to be with. You were released so you could be where you were supposed to be and be with who you were supposed to be with. Elijah, they were with you, and man, you learned the lessons. You grew through that situation. You graduated from that relationship. And so they had no choice but to let you go. But because you got hurt and you got offended because you were released, you looked at it wrong because your perspective was wrong, because you wasn't tapped in at that moment. See, you took it as abandonment. You took it as rejection. You took it as you wasn't wanted. You took it as you weren't loved. How could they be so hateful and mean and despiteful and da-da-da? You took it wrong. You took it all wrong. Elijah, what most of you do, so God will show me, Elijah, what most of you do when your relationship ends, man, you do one of two things. You get to the point of fuck relationships and you go all negative. In that aspect, to your perspective is, man, I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking bitches. I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking dudes just breaking my heart and just crushing me. I'm a good person. I'm a loving, compassionate, giving person. I'm a nurturing person and da-da-da-da-da. And these motherfuckers ain't shit and that. And that's what we do. A lot of us, that's what we do. And then what the great majority of the rest of us do is, man, we just jump into anything. Because we need to feel wanted. We need to feel loved. We need to feel valued. And so we feel insignificant outside of a relationship. And so the great majority of us, without ever having dealt with our issues, we jump right into another relationship. Why? Because we want to feel valued. We want to feel somebody cares. Somebody accepts me. Somebody wants me. And we've never dealt with the issues. And so we jump into another relationship. And then that one fails. And then we get hurt and crushed again. And then we jump into another relationship. Or we go the other way. Fuck these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers ain't shit. You know what I mean? This is what we do. This is what we do. The great majority of us. And what God had to show me, I just jumped out the shower, so I'm like hot and sweaty, you know what I mean? My pores are wide open. But what God had to show me was, Elijah, you worked through this. Elijah, you grew through this. Now it's time for your perspective to change and understand you wasn't thrown away. They didn't reject you. They didn't abandon you. I know it seems that way because you want to play the victim. But that's not what really happened. They had to let you go. They had to release you. And they don't even really understand why they released you. They don't even really fully get why they let you go. They just know, man, I had to let him go. I had to let her go. And they come up with all these reasons to explain and to justify why they let you go. That's their mind trying to make sense of it. Because they don't understand that they were a pawn in the game and that God used them. God used them to help propel you on your journey. God used them to teach you some lessons, to help you understand some things about you. They were just a pawn in the game. And they think they all that. They think that, man, you suffering because you ain't got them. They think, man, you gonna crash and burn because they rejected you, they abandoned you, and you ain't got shit. That's their ego. And it is what it is. It is what it is. You don't give a damn what they think. You shouldn't give a damn what they think. That's their journey. That's shit that they're gonna have to work out. And so they tell people you ain't shit, you ain't got nothing, and man, you're going to jump in another relationship and blah, 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 blah. You need somebody to stay with. They're going to tell people all kind of bullshit to make it make sense to them. And it is what it is. Don't get caught up in their drama. You stay tapped into source. You stay tapped into God and understand that they released you. Your time was up. Your time was up. They had to let you go. They had to. And they don't even understand it. You didn't understand it either. That's why you were so hurt. That's why you were so broken. That's why you were so frustrated. That's why you were ready to give up. Because you didn't understand why they did what they did. And it's okay. Because you worked through your issues. You grew through it. You stayed humble. You stayed diligent working on your issues. Dealing with whatever it is you had to deal with. And so now that you put in the work, now that you sat there and you just meditated and you stay connected to source, now that you put in the work and you maintain that high frequency, you let go of that victim mentality. You let go of the anger and the hurt and the pain and the suffering, and you forgave them. And you release them in love, to love. Man, because you've done that, because you blessed them. Now, you can receive what you were always looking for. You can receive, you can have your heart's desire. You can have the woman of your dreams. You can have the king of your dreams. You can have the business opportunity, the career opportunity, the money. You can have whatever it is that you wanted because you put in the work. You put in the work. And you change your perspective. It is what it is. It is what it is. Tell the people, man, they have to change their perspective. They have to tap into universal love, unconditional love. They have to tap into God to understand why it is that they got to go through what they got to go through. Why it is they got to grow through what they got to go through in order to reach their full potential, in order to have their heart's desires in every aspect of life. Change your perspective. Tap into God and let it go. Letting it go releases you and opens you up to receive everything you want, everything you desire, everything you came here for. Man, I love you guys. Happy healing. Namaste. The God in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God in each and every one of you. I love you.